सोचिए अगर हमने ये दिखा दिया कि पूरा नेपाल हमारा है, फिर क्या होगा?
Well. So you're asking what happens if India invades Nepal, right? That's a good question, brother. I'll tell you in detail. Listen carefully. In fact, that's going to be the greatest opportunity for us to extend our border and reclaim our lost land in Greater Nepal. Maybe more. Alright guys, this video is going to be very long and it's going to be in a broken English because my Hindi is very bad. I don't say my English is brilliant, but it is better than Hindi. That's why I'm making this video in English. And also maybe if any Indian people watch this video, I want them to understand what I'm trying to say. And I'm sure there are not many Indian people have dirty mind, dirty mentality like he has, like bad thought towards Nepal. I don't think. Alright, let's get into the point. What happens? Alright, maybe this guy is talking like this. You can see that Nepal is only a small country with few million people living there. We've got more than 1 billion people with nuclear power, whatever it is. Biggest military in the world, I don't care. Look at yourself in your country. There are hundreds of thousands of people dying with hunger. They ain't got food to eat. They ain't got place to live. They ain't got bed to sleep. Rather than investing billions of dollars into that nuclear weapon, I suggest better you look after those Indian people. They are your people. That's my suggestion. Look at yourself as a country. Do you know how many miles you are bordered with enemies? And do you know that those neighbors were not your enemies 100 years ago? You turned your neighbors into the enemies. In fact, you have created kind of jungle in our region. And you started treating us like an animal. One thing, never forget that even that Amazon jungle has 1,000-year-old tree. That tree doesn't rule the jungle. The animal in the jungle rules the jungle. You treated us like an animal. We know how to survive in that jungle. We've learned it. And we know how to rule that jungle. You ain't got a clue. Honestly telling you. We look at ourselves, small country. We're not powerful like you. We don't claim that. But we are good with all friends, all neighbors. Even the superpower like China, Pakistan, Bangladesh, name it, we've got friends only. We even think you are also a friend of ours. But if you are challenging our sovereignty, we ain't gonna sit down there and wait for your attack. No, brother, no. You should know and you must know how resilient people we are. If you remember First and Second World War, we fought our First and Second World War for nothing. We gained nothing, only lose. We fought that war only to lose, to establish peace in this world. We did it. Have you fought that First and Second World War? Nah. At that time, अंग्रेज तुम लोगों का गांड मार रहा था. कहाँ से First and Second World War लड़ोगे? And also, I'll give you another example. You must know that you've got 6 regiments and 39 battalion, I think, the Gurkha battalion in your armed forces. You know how tough soldiers they are. You've got the idea, right? That's one point, brother. And in case, if you are planning to invade Nepal, I was in the military. The thumb of the rule is, well, you have to stretch your army all over because you are surrounded with the enemy. What do you do to the Pakistan border? What do you do with Bangladesh border? And what do you do to invade Nepal? Do you have that much armed forces? Do you think that's gonna be effective attack? I don't think so. That's one point. The most interesting thing, have you ever imagined what happens if those 39 battalion, because you are attacking their home, what happens if those 39 battalion active armed forces, trained soldiers with the weapon turned into your country's rebel? What happens? If you imagine, if you know the geography a little bit, on the northern east part of India is full of Nepali people. What happens if those people turn into rebel? Your country will paralyzed within 24 hours. Your every supply chain will be destroyed. How are you going to attack Nepal? At the same time, United Nations will not allow you to attack Nepal. In that situation, I'll show you a little bit climax now. You have stressed your military. Okay, you plan to attack Nepal. You've got Gurkhas turned into rebel. Gurkha soldiers turned into rebel. Pakistani people, Pakistani soldiers attacking from the west. Nepalese people attacking from the north. And your own Gurkha soldiers turned rebel into your country. Where do you go? Where do you go? Are you going to call off Hanuman force once again and build a bridge to Sri Lanka? Do you want to flee up? No. They won't allow you to go there because they knows you are a parasite. What do? Are you start swimming Pacific Ocean? That's very deep, brother. There are so many monsters lives there. They'll kill you. All right, brother. That's the situation. If you think you're a member of BRIC Nation, that's bullshit. BRIC Nation was formed up to trade, not to invade sovereign country. And you've got a friend, the American friends. That's bullshit. They are not allowed to deploy NATO force because they are not ready for another third world war yet. So, what's the situation? You are your own, all alone, surrounded by the enemy. By the time you return, withdraw your soldier from Nepalese border, Pakistan will take over your country. Maybe Nepal will have the access to the Pacific Ocean straight away. And it's going to be the Greater Nepal. No, Greater Nepal is small. Another part here to Pacific Ocean is going to be the greatest Nepal. I'll tell you one dialogue that's from Hindi film. आग पानी और भाईजी के साथ मत खेलना. आग जलाता है, पानी डुबोता है, भाईजी बहुत तड़पाता है. We've got all those three characters, brother. What do you think? Oh, another dialogue. भुसड़ी के जिनके घर शीशे के होते हैं वो दूसरों के घर पर पत्थर नहीं मारा करते. समझ गए? साला.